Hello everyone, welcome back to TP Gaming and welcome back to Landlords Super. Now we haven't actually played this for probably a couple of months or so now, and the game has done some more big updates. You'll notice the caravan looks a little bit different now. It's had a bit of an overhaul. It certainly seems a lot cleaner, but it's also now customizable as well. So you can change the floor in here, you can change the wall color, you can change whatever. You can actually customize this out just as you can when you're building the houses. So that is one change. I'm pretty sure the fridge never used to work. It now does. You can now keep your food fresher for longer in here. Even the freezer section has the effect, so that is good as well. You can open and close your curtains, which is something else that's new. I can't remember where we're up to because I haven't played this in ages. I know we were just starting to build stuff, so we've got a little bit of money there. That's good. New jobs available. That's good. We'll leave that stuff there for now. Let's go out here because there are quite a few changes to have a look at, and that's just what this video is basically about. I'm not sure there's any changes over here. I also found out actually in a previous, when I was looking for a thumbnail once for the series so far, that if you press the Q key, takes away your arms, you can actually, if you look up in the air, you can actually just float in the air and go into sort of like just camera mode. And then if you press your Q key again, then you are now up here. So you probably already knew that, but if you didn't, just press the Q key and you can sort of fly over the whole map and have a good look around. It's useful for thumbnail making for me, but it's kind of useful just to have a look around. So with the house, I think all we've done basically is put that in there. And that's all we've done so far. I think we were trying to get a little bit of money. Can't really remember. It is a series that I'll probably bring back if people are still interested. I've just been trying out a lot of games recently in different games. So I think the texturing has changed completely. These look very different. So the map has had it seems more colourful as well. There's more adverts and stuff in the bus stop. There's all sorts of these things because there's different catalogs. I think there's maybe another 1 or 2 catalogs now as well to get your stuff out with. And there's also this, the burger van. It's run by Tamsin. She's here until 11 a.m. when she goes to work at the pub, so you can only get it in the morning till 11. And here you can get fish chips with mushy peas for £1.50. Can you believe that? Fish and chips with mushy peas for £1.50. That's like £8 now, at least. And steak and ale pie with chips for £1.50. That's probably not too much difference. So you can come here, talk to Tamsin, and then you just buy these as you do with anything else, and that will restore your energy. We have to click it to come out, I think. I'll change my mind. I'm all right, actually. I don't want... It's only 10 o'clock, I'm alright, I don't need any hot food. So, that's one of the changes. The other change, in fact, I'll show you just here, if we get our notepad out, is we now have stats. So, there's a bit more things going on here now. So, we have weight. So, currently we weigh 73 kilograms. Presumably, if you eat too many of the hot meals and drink too much beer, you will put weight on, and I assume that has an issue or counteracts with your lung capacity, because at the moment, if you sprint, it no longer drains your health. So whereas before, if you sprint for a while, your health would deplete, or your energy, I should say, would deplete, and the only way to get that back was by drinking beer or having a snack. Well, at the moment, I think I'm able to sprint pretty much as far as I want without needing to, it doesn't go down. So I assume your weight is somewhat attached to that at the moment. But either way, that's your weight. We have our alcohol consumed in litres. We have 5,000 litres of lung capacity. To be honest with you, I don't know how big that is. That sounds massive, but I don't know. Earnings, so we now got more of a breakdown of our earnings in the week. So we've got that for scrap so far. Gambling on the fruit machines, we haven't done. Benefits, this is another new thing that came in. This update came in towards the end of last year. So we can now sign on at the job centre. So for you people here in the UK, you can get the dole. For the rest of you around the world, you can get unemployment benefit. So you can claim that. You can obviously do jobs and get money for work and rental income from the properties you have done up and rented out. Convictions. We'll go to the police station because that's also changed. But there is now jail time, fines, and community service. So, from what I've read and what I've worked out, I think you can be basically arrested for being a benefits cheat. So, if you're claiming at the job centre, you're claiming your benefits, but you're working, then eventually they'll catch up to you with that, and then you'll either get a fine or some jail time, depending on how severe it is, I guess. I know you can also be fined for public urination. I think if you litter or something, maybe not litter, but there's something else as well you can be done for. So that's where all the convictions comes in. And then there's just more stats about the jobs completed, the bricks laid and stuff like that. So over the course of a game, that's going to be quite a big number. Step counter, see how many steps you do in a day. There's probably an achievement for that. Same with ladders, newspapers, read as well. As far as I know, I think you can only read the newspaper on the toilet, but maybe that's also changed. And then you've got your rental properties, of which there are more to buy as well. So I'm not sure if I can do that at this stage of the game. This has changed a little bit. It's same stuff, but it's been rejigged. I think the book in general just seems a bit more clearer and easy to read. So that's the stuff that's changed in there. As I said, we can now sprint and do whatever we want to do really at maximum speed. So this is a lot better, because before you couldn't do this at all and you used to run out of energy. If I'd have done this, I'd have been 10% down on energy before I even get to town. So I don't think anything has changed here as such. This all looks largely the same. Not sure if the detailing is different. Ronnie Ronstadt looks a little bit different. It's the same inside, but it looks a little bit different outside to me. I can't remember if this was the Flying Scotsman before or not. Job Centre we'll have a look in a second, because I want to have a look at to see about the benefits. Cars, there's a bit more to them. You can actually go up to them now, and there's another one up there, which I'll get to in a second. Here is the Old Bill police station. So you can now go inside here. This used to be like a fully bricked out two-story kind of more of a police station you find in a city. It's been scaled down for a kind of a more rural kind of area. You can come in here and you can talk to the new character, Constable Gareth, and he basically tells you that what I think is what you're going to get arrested for. So forget to sign off, they don't tolerate it, that kind of stuff. So basically benefits cheats, vandalism, causing a nuisance when drunk, usual stuff. I think Totter is still basically the same. We can't come in here yet because I've not got to that stage in this playthrough of the game. But there are, I think, 4 new properties you can buy. So the one that you're currently doing up as you start the game, once that's done and this is all unlocked, there are now 4 others you can buy. And I think there's 4 or 5 different tenants now as well. I read something about a yuppie, and they are kind of a little bit more, I think they're a bit more bossy and, I think they're above it and what have you, so a bit more of a nightmarish tenant. But yeah, I think there's 4 different property lots now after the current one that you're doing. So I think there might be 5 altogether you can kind of do up and do bits and pieces too. I noticed this, by doing the little camera trick, I noticed the roof is now off this place, so I'm guessing this is a job we can do. Or this is one that we can buy. So this is either a place we can buy and do up and rent out, or it's just a random job we can do. I don't know yet. And then, as we come down here, there is now Sahil's Food Bazaar. So I can't go in here yet, and it doesn't seem to matter what time of day I get here either. There's nothing I can do to go in there. But But I think that's going to link into the fridge. So I presume that at some point you're going to come here, buy food, and then take it back and put it in the fridge at home, and it'll keep fresh, and that's how you can keep energy. So I don't think there's anything going on around the back here. But yeah, I assume that's what that's going to be for. And maybe you can, I don't know, buy newspapers and stuff from there as well, but that doesn't seem to be functional yet. How on earth did we get run over by that? Pretty sure we were on the pavement. Anyway, this is the car that I am quite interested in. Now, I think what you do is you can break into this and steal the tape, but whether you'll be able to drive this at some point, I don't know, because this is, as you can hear, completely interactable. Apparently it's Jimmy's car. It's Jimmy's independent trading. So presumably we will gain access to it. I think we can gain the tape and stuff in there from what I've read online, but it looks kind of like it's detailed enough that this might be drivable. Not maybe at the moment, but eventually it looks like it might be drivable. So there's some of the changes we have. I think the general just mapping, these buildings over here and stuff has just been improved. So if we go to the job center, so we should be able to sign on now. Let's just see if there's any jobs here. Actually, there is a job here. Help wanted. Oh, that's the bricklaying for Tamsin. We'll take that. And hello, sir. How can I help you today? I need to sign on. Certainly, sir. We can help you financially while you're looking for work. You just need to fill out this form. So we can sign on here. Should make claims on employment benefit, job centre. So you have to come here each day at 8 o'clock in the morning. If you fail, you'll risk losing your benefit. Okay, claim for outstanding benefit. So job seekers allowance is £3.57. Invalidity, can't say that. Invalidity benefit is £4, a total of £3.57 because we can't get that, we're on job seekers. That's what Jimmy's on, £4 an hour just to sit in the pub. Payments will be made by post, so we can get £3.57 a day just by claiming this. Now, failure to sign off while working will lead to fines, so I'm not going to sign this now because we've just taken a job with Tamsin. It seems pointless. To be honest with you, £3.57, is that £3.57 a day or is that £3.57 an hour for so many hours of the day? Because that's not a lot. Unless they have changed the... I just want to check something actually. So that's £3.57 to sign on. This table, if we take this to Totter, what is this... How do we put this down again? There we go. If I take this to Totter, how much is Totter going to give me for this? How much for all this then? 50p. So I don't know if the job seekers is really worth it, to be honest. Unless scrap stops sort of like regenerating, which it seems to do every couple of days. It kind of regenerates and there's always some around. I think you'll earn more by doing scrap and not signing on. Obviously, if you sign on and keep doing jobs, although they say they will all catch up to you, that's probably the way to do it, is to try and dodge it and try and get as much money as you can. But yeah, I think that's... We're stuck on the floor here. I think that's the majority of the updates from recently on Landlord Super, so I'm just going to go in here, talk to Tamsin about that job outside, if I can. Hear about the job. Great. Sure, when can I start? Great. So we've taken that job, and now I'll have a pint, please. Just want to see if the price has gone up any. 70p a pint, 60p a bottle. I can't remember if that was the price before. I'll have a pint there. Okay, so what's that done to our stats? So we've had 0.6 litres. We're swaying a bit for 1 pint. It's not changed anything here. It'll be interesting to see how that happens. I don't know if we can... So this is the job she wants doing. She wants the wall putting back together. Easy enough. We just need to get some cement and stuff down here. Easy enough to do. We can do that. But I think that's going to do this quick video. This was more about just showing you what's going on in the town and what's changed in the game. No, I want to walk. Never mind. We'll just take the bus. Yeah. Ah, wait. Where's the wall gone of that house? Wasn't there a blue wall here before? That's weird. Pretty sure this was gated off. Not anymore. But yeah, so the game has had significant updates over the last couple of months or so. So I probably will start playing the game again if you want me to. And I'll start putting the videos up on the channel. You have to let me know if that's something you want to see. If that is something you want to see, then we will rebuild this house. Get it looking smart, get a tenant in, and then we'll try and get some of the other properties up and going as well, and progress the story and see how we go. And we'll probably even do up the caravan a bit as well, since we seem to be living here indefinitely. Yeah, we might do this place up as well and make it all nice and cozy in here. But that's going to do this video. If you have enjoyed it and found it informative, make sure you leave it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you for another video very soon.